born into different religions, different faiths, how does God save them? Or does God save them? You understand?
Yes. Okay, your question is, those who are born into different religions, how does God save them? Well, God saves them the same way he saves you and me. By his Holy Spirit, he draws them to himself. He draws them to Jesus Christ. And then they have to make a decision to say yes or no. The same way we here at the University of Illinois have to make a decision, yes or no. Now, what about those people who never had the opportunity to hear about Jesus? I do not know how God will judge those people because Jesus never specifically answers the question. But he makes 5 points that apply to your excellent question. First point is, God is just. Nobody's going to get ripped off. Second point is, nobody's going to hell because of ignorance. The only reason people go to hell is because they choose to live their life separate from God. And on the day of judgment, God will grant their request and they'll spend eternity separate from him. Third point, there are going to be a lot of people in heaven who never heard the word Jesus. Hebrews chapter 11 in the New Testament lists some of these people by name. Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Rahab, a Gentile prostitute, obviously never heard the word Jesus. They were born hundreds of years before him. But in humility, they put their faith in God, and they're going to be in heaven. Fourth point, the only reason those folks are going to be in heaven, the only reason any of us will be in heaven, Jesus insisted, is because he bled and died on a cross to pay the penalty for our wrongdoing. In other words, nobody's going to be in heaven because they lived a good life. Because none of us have lived a good life as God defines good. That's why all of us, beginning with me, need Jesus Christ and his forgiveness through his death on the cross. Fifthly and finally, although I do not know specifically how God will judge those who have never heard about Christ, I do know that all of us here have more than ample opportunity to read the Gospels, to examine Jesus. We are responsible for what we do with Jesus.